Well, alright, YouTube. I said I was going to make more content, and I'm going to try and make more content. We have LimeTime in the shop. This is the first time this truck has been in my shop since we tore the motor out of it, I believe 2 years ago. Factory glider kit. Had a 12.7 Detroit in it, and I drove this truck for 2 years. This has been my personal truck for, well, since I bought it. But I cracked the block and I bent the crank one day hauling a load of liquid fertilizer. And at that time, I didn't really know a whole lot on engines. I knew the gist of a diesel engine. I didn't know how to rebuild one or anything of that nature. But now I've got another Detroit 12.7 60 series. It's actually a D-Deck 2. I wish it was a D-Deck 4. But beggars can't be choosers with what you get. I got a really good deal on it. We got it all torn down, and it is actually at the machine shop right now, getting checked out and gone through. But I've had a picture of this truck in my head since the day I brought it home, and I've just been waiting for the right opportunity to actually be able to do it. So I'm gonna spin you around here, and I'm gonna kind of give you a gist of what to look forward to in the future of what I plan on doing here. So obviously I believe these are 4.5-inch drop panels. I just mocked these up today. These are actually Phoenix Manufacturing that I bought 2 years ago before it blew up. And they've just been hanging out in my storage shed. I plan to strip a lot of this down, wiring and stuff like that. I want to have the frame sandblasted and go back with a gunmetal gray color. Planning on doing an air ride front end. Probably an After Dark Creations kit from my buddy over there in Las Vegas, Rudy. He's got some really good kits. We're gonna get rid of the penny light breather plates. I want to go with watermelon and the Alpha Series glasses class in this. I'm not sure if I want to do 4 or 3, or I haven't quite decided on those yet. This is what the original side panels look like. Just chrome and Millennium lights. That's what came on it when I bought it. Did what it needed to do. I put these 8-inch chinos. Sorry about the light, but chinos are my favorite stack. So the ones that were on it started to rust out, so I went ahead and put my chinos on it that I always wanted. Probably going to go with some different step box covers at some point. Still be chrome. Still be polished out. Let's see. I'm up in the air. I may paint the air breathers green and leave the straps chrome. I'm not 100% sure yet on what I want to do here. If I don't do that, I'll just have these polished out and just be super shiny and clean like normal. I plan on going with the paint matched hubs with aluminum hub covers from LimeTime with the green inspection lens. All LimeTime nut cover, lug nut covers. Let's see, this is how. I think I'm actually going to paint that air tank green and put a big strap kit on it with polished straps. I want to go green tanks, polished end caps, polished straps, this gray. All this is vinyl. I had it put on a couple years ago just to kind of break up the green color. We're going to be taking all of that off. Go back to just plain green, and then I plan on doing a different, more of a vintage, old school stripe pattern on it. All these grab bars, they're going bye-bye. I hate grab bars. They look stupid. Back window, it needs to get replaced. It's the tint is actually what's holding it together. It's got some rock chips and stuff in it, but it's cracked. I had a rear window visor on this truck before it blew up. I did take it off and put it on my dad's truck, since I knew this one wasn't going to be up and going for a while. So I'll be getting a different one of those. It'll be color matched as well. Airbag shock box. Probably some lights in it. Like I said before, I'm going to have this all sandblasted, gunmetal gray for the recoat in it. I'm not going to mess with the wheelbase. It's 275. I mean, it's really, 300 is way too much for what we do. I mean, 290 is, I mean, it's out there and not really something. About 275, 280 is about perfect for hauling these pigs. Plan on getting rid of these. Like I said before, painted hubs with LimeTime hub covers on everything. We will be replacing all the airbags, all the shocks. This will all get sandblasted. Make sure that housing's good. I'll probably go ahead and, I know I've got to do brake shoes, so we'll probably end up just doing drums, brakes, hubs, seals, all that jazz, just so it's done. We're going to keep the RGN rails, but the previous people welded the RGN rail to the fifth wheel. So we're going to come back here and cut this off so that I can take this fifth wheel off, because I want to get underneath of it and make sure and sandblast to get any rust jacking that is underneath there. Make sure I get it cleaned up and get some paint on it. This truck has double hump, WTI double hump fenders. These are just some custom brackets that we made in kind of a hurry. I will either remake them, or I might get a hold of I-29 and see what they have for double hump fender brackets. Torque radius arms, we'll probably replace those. Looks like a bushing's kind of shit here. Go through all the brakes. I plan on doing an inset deck plate with a toolbox. I'll probably put the toolbox up here. Maybe. I don't know. I got to do the maths and all that stuff on where I can put my airlines in my airline box. I plan on it being maybe not inset in the deck plate, but back on the deck plate. I think we're going to go with a Merit. The Merit deck plates on this. I believe. The graded just gives it a little bit. It looks really clean, but you still have traction for when somebody needs to crawl up there. I like smooth deck plates, but they also can be a hazard. So, but I think that's it for out here. On the interior, see, I started with some Easy Pete interior. when they very first came out. This was before they had their full interior kits and stuff like that they have now. But I do plan on continuing with the button tuck, how I have it in here. We're going to try and do an epoxy floor in here. I have yet to do one. So that's going to be kind of a learning curve there, but it shouldn't be too bad. It'll probably end up with all Scar audio, speakers, subwoofers, amp, and all that good stuff. It probably won't happen here soon, but I would like to paint the dash, smooth the dash and paint the dash, but I don't know if I'm going to get that done here this go around. This is going to be kind of a get what I can get done and work the truck and do a little bit more, work the truck, do a little bit more, so on and so forth. But I gotta figure out why these doors don't like to close. Has something to do with that. But anyway, that's all I got. This is Monday morning, so we'll see. I'm going to try and clean up the engine bay wiring and all that stuff tomorrow. Get the other drop panels put on. Maybe take some breather panels off. So on and so forth. But stick around. I will hopefully get more footage of actually doing stuff on this one. Thanks.